Çünkü hem oyla ilgili you need more time, or if you will start take another 4 minutes. It's 16. No, it's not time. Okay. If you want to, guys, I can give another 4 minutes. No? Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Okay. Welcome, Matlab Babaev. He's our next speaker. Yeah. So I thought, because he's been through the master's degrees and lots of other journeys and job search and even multiple successful job searches, I think his speech would be like creating a lot of value for us. That's what I thought. Because it's a mainstream here for us all to come more like students, then go through the job search and other settlements. Because it's very rare where like it's either like you will come here as a talent or some other way. So that's why. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
So,
Oh,
my pleasure. I'm charging from your smiles. Thank you. So start with maybe your childhood. Like, I mean, where did you start the digital? I mean, before coming to Australia. In unis, in schools, like why digital? I think you did a lot of digital before coming, right?
Yeah.
So how did you get into digital?
Yeah, actually, I came to digital through the Game Pass.
What's that?
That's like PlayStation, Sega, all this stuff.
So you played it a lot?
Yeah, I played a lot of the Game Pass when I was young.
Okay.
It's very popular. Maybe the people in my same age, they know that it was very popular playing the PlayStations, all this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, from the time I
Well,
was
which game did you play? Which game did you like the most?
mostly soccer.
Soccer. Okay. Yeah.
Motor maybe. Yes, no. Yeah, always.
So which age we talking about? Like young
It's from age like from 8,
Till?
9
till?
till now.
I mean, age 8, you played it, let's say, a lot of time, right? And at some point, you had to do something else, like unis or high schools.
Yeah. Yeah, so from that time I started like interested into this kind of digital games, digital stuff, all this stuff. And then when I became year 9 at school,
Okay.
I started studying the informations.
Okay. For computer science.
Computer science.
Yes.
Yeah. And yeah, I remember we had a very old computer called
We all.
IBM computers.
Okay.
And if you remember, it was basic language.
Okay.
Yeah, from that time,
DOS and basic.
those and basic.
Okay.
Yeah, from school time, I started coding stuff.
Whoa. So like, and then let's say you finished the school, or did you go to high school, or did you finish everything in school?
No, I graduated 11. I
Okay.
didn't go to any college.
So did you code a lot at that time, or
No.
just basics?
It wasn't available for us to code at home because I didn't have any computer. I only could code at school once a week or twice a
At the
week.
lesson.
At the lesson.
Okay.
We can pay extra to the teacher because they give us
Oh.
extra hours.
Wow.
Usually people come, the guys come here to play.
Yeah.
I come there to learn something.
Wow.
You answered the question of mine where I was thinking, if I become a teacher of computer science, how do I earn extra money? I didn't. Zero. Okay. I need to find guys like you and they would pay me to stay in the East. Okay. So you finished your school.
Yeah, I finished school and
What's your next step?
next step is apply universities.
Which majors?
I was preparing for physics and math.
Okay.
Because my cousin got a grant.
Yeah.
From University of Technology, University of Tashkent, Sydney.
Yeah.
But not Sydney, Tashkent. Technology Tashkent.
Tashkent Communications University.
No, it's the other one you're talking about.
Technology. Okay.
It's like a
Tashkent Technical University. Yeah. TTU.
Yeah, TTU.
Okay.
Yeah, I applied there. I was also grant.
Okay.
And my faculty was electronics and microelectronics.
What was there computer science at that time? Or
actually, I didn't search
okay.
regular that faculty. Just applied because my cousin was applying there, and then he suggested me to apply there because at that time I remember we had the university gave an opportunity to study from year 2 in Malaysia.
Oh, okay.
So what time are you talking about? Sorry.
2006.
Okay. I have to ask this question. Where is your cousin now? Is he already here too? That's why
He's in Uzbekistan.
I'm joking. Okay, so you started studies. What's next?
Actually, the faculty was nothing to do with computer programming engineering.
Okay.
There's only circuits, all this stuff.
Okay.
But I keep doing interest to the.
What exactly did you do?
So if you remember where in Tashkent, in close to Khazarabad, the SPNP.
Something very good.
Course.
Yes.
They prepared the people
Yes.
for. I started the first language was C++.
Okay.
I went there,
Okay.
in a short course. And at the same time, we had another subject in the uni, information technology. The language was Pascal.
Pascal, yeah, we studied Pascal. Yes, I remember. Okay.
So I studied those two.
Okay, so end of the university, like year 4, where are you with digital?
I went to banking system. I went to Ipoteka Bank main branch.
After you finished or while you were studying?
Studied when I finished. I went there and I was successfully joining the team, IT department.
Yes. As developer?
No, there wasn't any developer.
Digital specialist?
Yeah, it's like a junior network assistant, something.
Okay.
Network administration stuff.
Okay. So which year we talking?
Year 2010.
Okay, 2010. So what's next? Okay, you went in there
Next,
full time.
I worked there and doing everything I was required, fixing the laptops, fixing the computers, fixing the printers,
Okay.
changing the cartridges,
Okay.
all this what because it was like a runner,
Yeah.
so
Any case. It's called any case.
Yeah.
What's next?
Yeah, and then from that time I was given a lot of manual tasks, preparing reports.
Yeah.
You will say that like sometimes whole day, copy the data from the email or something,
Yeah.
put it in the sheets.
The request blah, the cartridge of the printer with ID blah was filled in at the date blah and the department
all this
blah.
stuff.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, and then I shifted to other department, money transfer department,
How could you shift? After how many years? And why?
after 1.5 years.
So why did you shift?
They gave me money.
Okay. But doing same job or what?
I was the same job. It's like a sub IT, like a support IT support. We had about 45 branches among those vacancies.
Okay. Whoa.
So we have to support each branch.
So did you
install
travel
all the-
around the branches?
So we can sit online and then
Oh,
like a IT support.
okay.
So I could online through using the Redmi remote administrating
Yeah.
application. We can install all these applications.
Team viewer and
Western
Rapid,
Union.
best
Yes.
friends. And
I was installing Western Unions, MoneyGram, all this stuff.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did this, and then at the same time, I was preparing more reports than I did.
So usually when you do NEK, your kind of passion is about doing same on the business level, like opening some small company, doing same things. Why you didn't go there, but become a developer? Where this shift happened, that's what I'm trying.
I didn't get your question. Please.
Like I'm doing NEK in Ipoteka bank, right? Like mortgage, let's call it mortgage bank. Sounds more so.
Yes.
Mortgage bank. So I'm doing NEK in there. Yes, it's a DP. And like logically, when you do it well, and it seems like you did it well, you were growing, it's logical then after that opening a small business to doing same thing on like like much bigger level to different other businesses, but still doing same, fixing the printers, updating the. Why instead of going deeper there, the shift happened to doing coding? Where is it happening?
Exactly, the coding happened. I would say because of all these manual tasks, I had to do some automation.
So what did you?
I started learning the C#.
C#.
Yeah, I got a course from the guy from Ukraine.
Okay, you bought it.
Yeah, I bought it.
Okay,
learned and automated all this stuff.
Wow.
This, report system.
So what was that? A DB, then a form, then you click it, it gives a PDF. Well, what DB you use?
SQL, microservices.
Okay.
So before I spend about 4 hours every day for preparing paperwork.
Because if you hire on a department, you also do other people's.
Yeah, all this stuff. And then doing that stuff, doing coding, I managed to short it to about 10 minutes.
How did you collect the data to your database? Did they input or did you input? Who input?
Actually, we have a banking system application called ASBT.
Yes.
So you will download all the reports
Requests.
from all the branch reports, copy the branch reports into Excel sheet, calculate how many amount sent, how many received,
Okay.
all the overall all the stuff.
Okay.
Weekly, daily, monthly, quarterly reports.
Okay. So you saved yourself 4 hours per day, half month, every month?
Not every
50.
day.
Yeah, but all of 50%.
Yes.
Okay, you got 4 hours free. What's next? Were you kind of incentivized from the business? Like, were you given some extra salary or something?
Yeah, they gave me like
A raise.
Yeah, not much.
Okay.
Anyways.
So, okay, you have 4 hours free. What are you doing next?
Learning.
Okay, what's
learning.
next?
And next I went back to other departments. I joined to the developers team.
So what year was this?
15,000.
Okay, yeah, it's quite over 5 years, enough to grow, mature, and very nice.
Yes. And then and there as well.
What happened? Like, how did you get there? They wouldn't take you for nothing, or did they saw your software? That's why they chose you. Why did they?
I decided this because I didn't see myself in that department doing the same stuff. I decided to this is not my career. I want to go with the software engineer.
So you went there. Why did they choose you?
Actually, they had openings.
They had an opening.
Yeah.
So you submit all the interviews, everything, you passed successfully.
If you are in a banking system within the company, it's
Yeah.
easy. You can move from one department to other one.
So you didn't need any Java language or something?
No. The main thing was you have to know all these database ways.
Yeah. Very well.
Yeah. But at the same time, I was able to, write some other small desktop applications
Okay.
to help the other stuff within the.
So you started there. What did you have to learn? How did you grow? What was the challenge?
Yeah. So the next challenge was I was also another, the manual task to generate the keys. If you remember,
Yeah,
in banking system, you have to generate the
YubiKeys.
keys to give the the customers they can access from home.
Yeah.
daily, maybe 100 people come to me, generate the key.
Okay.
And I did this because the people from other branches, which is let's say from Bukhara, they had to come to main office to generate the key
Yeah.
from me and get it. Go back.
So you did it
So
region.
what I did is I told the guys from the branch who sit in the branch, hey, I'm gonna do some programming for you, so you can from your computer generate.
Wow.
Yeah, and then yeah, this was.
You know, I have a question, right? I also tried hard in digital, right? But I never was in a position where people always ask me to do something manual, which I just could bang and automate.
No,
How could you make this type of
It happened
opportunities?
bang, like
Are you
it spent like a
chosen
3 or
one?
5 months, something like this.
Okay.
I would
I'm happy
overtime.
for you.
Yeah,
This is fantastic.
and because of that, I was preparing for English as well. My main, the goal was go outside.
Oh, so you've already had the migration in your background.
Yes, I was planning to go to Canada.
Why Canada? Like snow?
I didn't know.
How many years you worked in a technical position?
At the end. At the
Okay.
end. At the end. That's not.
So at the same time, in parallel, I was preparing the IELTS
Okay.
exams to move to Canada.
And yeah, why Canada?
I don't know. Many of my friends moving to Canada.
Ah,
It's just
your cousin.
Canada. No, my cousin.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah. And I was hiding something from my colleagues that I'm preparing English
Yeah, I was.
because it's very bad practice in front of your
Yeah.
colleagues reading the English while they're working. So I managed to, be short the work time, automating all this stuff.
Mhm.
So I can do the
Okay.
time English.
So you kind of had success or luck in minimizing your
Yeah.
time, which routine was taking you by automating things, and you could just keep it within yourself and then take the time and do some education
Yes.
and etc. Whatever you want, literally.
So I was also hiding that application just as well. So I did that application for the
Oh.
branches.
Okay.
I thought this is test regime, like a
Okay.
testing.
Yeah.
So don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
go
And then we will see.
Yeah, let's see. Like
And then in
for
6
3
to 12 months, I get good
No,
IELTS score.
about like it took about 3 months
Okay.
because I went to business trip.
Yeah.
And at the time, other guy in my department in Sweden had to do this stuff. And the guys from the branch, they said, hey, we are doing already this stuff. You don't have to nothing.
Okay.
And just he realized. These
So the
guys
secret
discussing
comes
about-
out sometimes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we're talking about 2015 to 18. Okay. So where did this shift to master's degree happen? Why not Canada?
So after I think I failed twice in IELTS. I couldn't reach
What was your expectations from us?
7
Each, all, overall,
Overall.
academic, general,
academic.
academic.
Yeah.
Oh, master's degree.
Yes.
Oh,
The first time I got a 6 each,
okay.
third time also 6 each. Like in between each
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
Because Canada was requiring for masters, and if you want to get a grant,
Yeah.
I think 7 overall.
Okay. What's next? What's next?
I couldn't do that, and then at the end I got a 6.5
Yeah.
overall. I applied to Canada. Canada rejected my visa,
Okay.
and I was disappointed. And I heard about the one consultancy company, Hagus at the time, 2018, 17. And
It's Uzbekistan.
it was Uzbekistan company.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they helped you.
Many of the guys who came to Australia here, they applied to Australia to that
What's the name?
Hagus. Hagus.
Tegus?
Yes.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know. I think they're not operating at the moment.
Yeah, they're operating in US now.
Yes.
Can you spell it?
TAGUS.
Yes.
Tegus.
It was very popular at that time.
Yeah.
Right now.
Okay. So they helped you?
Yeah, I went there and
How much did they charge you? How much did you
1
spend
million sum
for their services?
Yeah.
And what was your initial expenses to come here?
I sold my car, Spark,
Okay.
because I would say, I didn't have my father. He passed away in 2017. And I was the only breadwinner at my home.
Yeah.
So I have my wife, my mother, and I have one kid, my daughter. She was 2 years old, and I had to manage all this stuff.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had only my finance and my budget, only one car. Then I sold that car, and I had also savings.
Can we say it's 10,000 US dollars?
Yes, not 10,000.
Less, more?
More,
50,
12, I guess.
or let's say 50.
Not a few.
So what did it cover? Your visas for the whole family or only for you one? So you started with your own visa. Okay. For the master's degree, how did you choose the uni? What was the
Yeah, the guy from Tagus,
Yeah.
Surab, I guess his name, Surab, told me that I came to him and I told him, hey, I want to apply to Canada. Can you help me? He said, why Canada? There is a better option than Canada. Canada is called, there is not much job at the time, but we have another option for you. If you want to go with us, we can offer you the Australia, Sydney.
Yeah.
They can give you this opportunity. And
okay?
he showed me a couple of unis.
So how did you pass the requirements? What was enough? IELTS? Your IELTS was enough?
IELTS was enough. And
Bachelor's degree diplomas,
Bachelor's degree,
translations,
yes.
all standard procedure, right?
Yes.
No exams, something like
nothing.
submit the documents, pay the money, wait, 10 clicks, buy the ticket, come, right?
Didn't come. I got a rejection.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know what happened. Something with the information on the
Which
website,
university?
on Charles Sturt University. It was in Sydney, study center Sydney till 2021.
Okay,
But COVID time they closed this one and only main branch I guess in the local now.
okay, so they
Yeah,
rejected.
they rejected and I was disappointed again.
But your car is already sold, right?
Yeah, I spent all
So you
my-
don't have any income.
nothing.
Okay, so
I still was working in the banking system.
what's
I
next?
asked them, what can you do? They said,
Who rejected, uni or visa department?
visa department.
Ah, so uni was okay, visa department
Uni-
was
Before applying to visa, the uni should
okay.
give you-
Sign off everything.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. So visa department, do they kind of give some note about why they reject or just they reject?
No, they can give some. Why? Before that, one lady called from Moscow at the time. Moscow was the main.
Main office.
Main
Yeah,
office.
yeah, they had.
Who can apply for this? And they told me, they said something to my documentation that I didn't give them on time or something. I think that was the issue with the Tagus. They didn't, they applied the required documentation on time. So that's why we decided to apply the next time within a week.
With who? With Tagus
With
again?
Tagus again.
Okay.
Within a week, we applied again, and then in 2 days, I was granted the visa.
Okay.
Yeah, and then to
So-
started.
We've missed one thing. You were already in the bank, in the development. Which languages you were working on? Which databases? Did you do Java at that time or
Yeah,
not?
I started already Java because with C# that time I was very, I found a lot of issues with C#, couldn't find proper libraries.
Yeah, it's not web
Yes.
friendly, let's say.
Yeah. You have to pay for all the libraries and you understand in banking, so no one gonna give you money for the libraries. So
Yeah.
you have to manage the libraries.
C# is more for desktop, for
Yeah.
hardware, for whatever, but not web friendly. It's not Java.
Yeah, and then I decided to switch to Java. Java is very similar to C#. You can easily switch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And from that time, 2017, I started learning Java. Coding in Java.
So you studied like everyone for 2 years. Yeah. Did you do any job preparations at that time?
When I came in Australia, 2018, May 18.
Yeah.
Because I remember it was Ramadan time.
Yeah.
So I, prepared all my CVs, all this stuff. Straight away, they applied to, the companies.
While you were studying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even I didn't start the unis.
Okay,
I was.
you already applied.
Yeah, I applied.
You were so high.
Yeah, I was like high expectation. I can do.
So what did
start
they-
everything.
They even probably didn't respond to you, I guess.
No, they responded. I got a few interviews.
Whoa.
And I went few interviews, and my English was not as well as I can, go to interviews.
when you come in first?
But luckily, the team lead was from Ukraine,
Okay.
so we can speak English.
Ah, so did you get the job or not?
No.
So you said well. All right. So did you have to study after the food, please?
Yeah, prepared everything. And then while I was, having hard time finding jobs here in Australia, it was very hard to find a job, even in construction. Restaurant. I was, to go to restaurants to give my resumes, different resumes for restaurants. You would show them you work in a restaurant for about 6 years, something,
Okay.
for construction, something else,
Okay.
IT, something else.
So you had restaurant CV, construction CV,
All this stuff.
digital CV, and so forth. Okay. So where did your first Australian dollar come?
From
Construction, restaurants, construction.
Netherlands.
Okay.
Construction.
So tell us about the digital law still. How hard it was to find a job, the first job?
Okay, let me finish how I, completed university.
Yeah.
It wasn't hard for me to study here, all these, the subjects here,
Okay.
because I already know how to, the code, all this stuff. I could do the sums from home
Okay.
while working in the construction area.
Oh, okay.
So I can do complete the assignments. It was like easy,
Okay. Well done.
maybe few hours to, let's see, requirements of this. Yeah. And I completed the uni in 2020, December, November.
Yeah.
While at that period, I didn't learn anything related to IT.
Okay.
I lost that time.
Okay. It's all right. We were in uni.
Wasn't all right.
No, you were in uni. That's
Yeah.
already full time learning.
Yeah.
What else do you?
But I'd say in uni, you don't get like a high level of
Yeah.
this stuff. They give you only like a starting
General fields.
General.
It's not job related.
I already know that all the stuff. I love that 2 years. And somehow I also again wanted to go to the IT again.
Okay. Why?
Not sure because I liked in IT.
Okay.
My main, the goal was in Australia was software engineering.
Okay. So that's the most interesting. So you say you finished the uni, you're still doing construction full time, not much job
Yeah,
preparation done.
The point
Where's
is,
that? What's the most
I was doing good money in construction. I was doing the timber flooring,
annual?
annual
200, 300,
150 maybe.
150? It's not a good one.
Before that.
For that time, I was like, for
No, I mean, yeah. But I'm just saying, it's good money, but not that.
yeah, that's
It's an average.
the
salary.
reason I was fished. And all the guys who came with me, especially the boys, they work in the construction area, in roofing, this stuff. They doing like good money. I got a few other fellows switched to the IT.
Yeah.
Then they called me, hey, there is one of you, do you want to join? One from Brisbane, one from Brisbane, another one is, I think, the Mekri of the Badira, right? She was my, the classmate here.
Okay.
She also told me there is a one open, which was open.
Okay.
But it was a COVID time and I had to go back to home. I wasn't at home for 3 years.
Okay.
So I was in between,
Okay.
like whether go or stay there. And I decided to move back to Uzbekistan.
So I know it's not related to current, but still for me it's interesting. What's the hardest in construction? Like I've never done it absolutely unmissable 10 years construction. Forgot about it completely. What's the challenge there? What's the risk like? I like every day I wake up, I just turn on the music, do this like all the
It
time.
was waking up.
Is
at
it
5,
hard? Is it
5
risky?
a.m.
Is it dangerous? Like
I
is
would
it
say dangerous.
is it risky for your body? Like you may fall down or you might hurt your hand. Like what's the risk there?
Unless you follow all the instructions, there is no risk. The most challenging part is wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. and you come back very tired, exhausted.
What time you would come back?
6 p.m.
So it's like 30
10
hours.
hours.
Like non-stop.
You have to prepare.
Then you probably have to find a sofa and then
Yeah.
that's it. The day is finished.
So there is no time to learn.
Was it 5 days, 6 days, 7 days?
7 days.
Oh, 7 days.
6 days in Kazakhstan. One day, maybe say Uber Eats delivery.
Okay. So then, still, how did you get that first job?
I went back to Uzbekistan. I told my fellows, hey, yeah, I want to join IT.
Okay.
And the company called it, that the payment systems.
Okay, yes.
My
Yeah. So you're searching for a job in Uzbekistan after finishing the degree here. Okay.
And I called them. They said, yeah, you can come here. We are open. I went there. At the time, I didn't do anything 2 years period. They forgot
You're
almost
out of
everything.
touch. Yeah.
I never job.
Out of shape.
I forgot a little bit. I went to that interview and there is a Azazakan Ustamika, CTO on Java Technique. They got the interviews. I couldn't answer anything. I forgot.
But you got the jobs.
No, as I told them that, hey, give me some chance, give me some, the programming task so I can do.
Okay.
Because I forgot all this, theory, all this stuff, what I did. And they said, okay, we're gonna give you some task. The task was very hard. It's related to security, all these tokens and everything,
Wow.
which I didn't, haven't done anything about that.
Okay.
So I spent days and days learning all these tokens, security
much time?
stuff, 2 weeks prepared, and then I managed to complete the
Whoa.
task. And still I had a few pain points there.
Still, but
Yeah,
you got from zero to some really solid result in 2 weeks, which means you have a good background of base.
yeah. So then, as like I said, you're still a bit junior. We need a mid level.
Okay.
So
That's fair too.
give me some time, maybe I can.
So you're gonna ask.
So how?
Okay.
Okay, we get a year as a junior.
Okay.
Beginning. Yeah, I joined there. I worked there for 7 months.
It's a win-win for everyone, actually.
Yeah, I learned a lot in that company. That company was really software engineering company.
Oh,
The big team.
Paynet,
Yes,
Paynet.
payment systems. Because in banking system you can do self-learning.
Paynet or Uzcard?
That's payment systems. What is the difference? It's like
Okay. So it's a lot of Java, Web, Spring Boot.
all this stuff.
Okay, so then you're still in Uzbekistan, 7
I'm
months,
still in Uzbekistan and decided I have to go back to Sydney.
but you didn't have a job here.
I didn't help, but I had to, find a job here because I still had a visa.
It was
Work
expiring
visa,
time.
visa. Yeah.
Okay.
and was
Did you
to come-
sell your Spark again?
No, I didn't.
Second thought. I'm just asking. So, what did you
So
do?
I told her, I was like, sorry, I had to leave. He said, what's the reason? It's the money?
Poor Azizaka, because I was the one who did the same 10 years ago to him. Similar in 2013. I worked with him for I think similar 7 to 10 months. I got my visa and I said, sorry guys, I have to go. You did the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was like, what's the reason you're leaving? He said, because of money, your salary is less. Yeah, he said, this is the one reason. He said, how much you want? At
Oh,
the time, they were paying about 1K,
wow.
10 million sums,
Okay. It's 21.
21, 22.
It's not a lot. Yeah, it's not. But still, it's good.
Yeah,
It's good, but not a lot.
yeah. And then you have to go. How much you going to get in Sydney? 8K.
That's it. He said, Go, can you be quicker? You have to leave in 2 minutes, right? So what did he say after you heard the number?
Yeah, I was joking. I said maybe 8 to 10K. He said, oh my God.
So,
If you want job, let me know.
If I job, definitely refer me.
Yeah. And then after that, I came to Sydney in 2022. In March, I started making my LinkedIn, improve my LinkedIn, all these
who they?
things.
You or they? Are you? Okay.
And then
So the
yeah,
family still doesn't have a visa. It's all you for now.
we applied them, but it
Okay.
took a lot of time for them. I'm still here alone.
So you updated your LinkedIn. What's next?
all the CVs, I added what I did in tech and existing all the technologies I use.
Yep.
Even I just heard, I can just put in my CV.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the
Agree.
normal thing, right?
It's a normal.
It's me. Yeah,
Datadog, Splunk, I know.
all this stuff, all this Kubernetes, AWS, even though we didn't use any AWS in Uzbekistan.
Do you know it? Of course I know it.
I heard about, but
I know that exists.
yeah, and then yeah, try to fly here.
So when you landed and like what did you do? Seek.com or again you called your old friends?
No. I just go to seek.com.
Actually it was right after the COVID or end of COVID times when the market was very hot. Is it
Yes,
the right
yes.
assumption? Okay. So how much time did it take you to find a job?
The first offer I got after 2 months.
Okay.
So
So
I rejected that because it was in Melbourne. I don't know why. I was confident that it seems easy to find a job, so I can easily find a job in Sydney as well.
okay.
They offered me 80K in Melbourne,
Okay.
and I said, sorry guys, I don't want to move. I'm gonna
Yeah,
stay in Sydney. I applied another job, and another month I couldn't find any job. I was failing.
When you were failing on the CV or phone call or
No, phone
next
calls was good. In a, let's say, in code challenge, interview part.
okay, so we're getting deep. You were failing
Yeah.
just in the depth. Okay.
And I learned from them, from
Right.
failing.
This is
Because
how-
I got one question I couldn't answer. Straight away, I go to Google,
Yeah.
go to answer, put my, the list.
Yeah.
So next time I should go. Failing. And then after that, I was disappointed and I said, maybe it's not good idea to find a job here in Australia. So let's go to this construction again. Because I had some money, right?
Yes, you have to have money.
To support my family.
You have to eat
I
first.
had no money.
Okay.
So I went again with my friends in Florida. While I was applying, I was working.
And while you were applying and you went to the work, it's like, like a very slow moving process. So your information is there. It's just they will call you, not straight away, but maybe after a month or two when they really need you.
Yes.
You already shifted to construction. So what happened next? Okay.
Next, I started getting a lot of, the calls from.
So you're doing construction and you're getting calls. Yeah?
Yes. And I
Okay.
said, sorry guys, tomorrow I'm not gonna come. I'll go interviews. Usually
Okay.
online, yeah. So yeah, it was like a few days in construction, few days at home. I was in between,
Yes.
and I said I had to stop, prepare like a seriously for the interviews.
Also, you mean the calls and interview requests started to get hotter and hotter?
Yes.
Okay.
And I got another offer from, I guess, in Brisbane. I also
Okay.
rejected them. And I was thinking that if I am rejecting, maybe I go like,
Yeah, it's very
Sometimes
hard
very
mental
hard.
process you go through.
if you got an offer, you will very confident. "Oh,
Yes.
I can find easy. The next time, a few months, you can't easy.
So it's like up, down,
Yeah, up and
up, down.
downs.
It's like a
Yeah.
hip hop
And
mental challenge.
yeah, and once I even got a few calls from NASDAQ, the big companies.
Oh,
I went them till I think the last stage.
for which middle positions?
Yeah. I didn't say they didn't say anything about the junior, just software engineering.
So, yeah.
Because my visa was expiring in 6 months, they had to reject it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was unlucky. And year finished, 2022 finished, and I got another call from consultancy company, Indian consultancy company called
Calabera,
Alabera.
digital.
Yeah. And I went then, I passed 3 interviews, was successful, they were both.
So that was the hardest. More than confident that the next job was much
Yes.
easier. Less stressful.
Yeah, then I worked with them about 5 months. And because market was very tough at the time, the consultancy, as you know,
Yeah,
they had to find
they started
clients,
to cut
they
people.
signed the jobs for us. They couldn't do anything else. So they said, bye-bye.
So now tell us, what should we do, which you probably wanted to do, but you couldn't, so that we are more successful when we are in your position? Like when we finish our unis, what do you suggest us? Like you've been through it, right? That's why you can definitely look back and say, do this, do this, do this. Like all I can tell for you all guys is like, won't be relevant. I didn't study here. I didn't do a heavy job searches. What do you
Yeah,
suggest?
listen, everybody is unique. Everybody has their own excuse.
But everyone is eating and everyone needs a job, and those job requirements are general for everyone. So I think there is definitely something which all of us can do.
Yeah, you can go whatever you want, but if you want to go with software engineering,
Yes,
you
that's what I'm
don't have to stop with interviews. At the same time, you have to prepare, get some course, because the technology never stops. You get news non-stop. So you have to learn at the same time you apply for jobs.
Oh, but learn is very abstract and wide. Give us any specific things which you would have done or want us to do.
As your wife said, you can go to boot camps.
Okay,
The first step.
you support it?
Yeah, I can.
Why you
choose
didn't do?
option? Because I have already that, the knowledge.
Ah, you had the
Boot
master's
camps,
degree.
yeah, boot camps.
Okay.
are, General knowledge.
Okay, what else?
If you have a few year experience, then you can get.
Usually we don't have experience. Like, we
If you
just
don't have
came,
the
we just-
option, one is go with boot camps or get another one is from Udemy. A lot of courses, good courses.
How valid is Udemy? Like, I don't think they have.
I got a lot of experience from them. A lot of good courses.
Okay. What else?
LinkedIn,
What do you do in the video? Oh, you mean the profile?
the profiling and also getting course from LinkedIn as well.
Okay, so it's courses, boot camps, right? What else?
I would say go for, let's say, lead code,
Yes, that was my next. Algorithms. How friendly you are with algorithms?
not so good.
Did you do, let's say, 100 lead codes? Or
Not 100, maybe 50.
do you need? You feel like you need to do more? Or
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about it. I have some experience about it too. So algorithms, study hard, study deep.
Yeah, and more about, because many technical interviews are asking you about the theory.
Oh, which theory? Computer science, algorithm theory.
Let's say if you are passing the Java,
Yes.
the theory about your language. Which
Java.
type of-
Okay. JavaScript.
Java, or other languages.
Ah.
So you have to be very confident in your language.
Basics. It's called basics.
Maybe basics and a bit deeper, because I had an experience. Sometimes I was, be asking a few questions from like a simple question about this string. What's a string? If you touch something out of string, let's say if you go to deeper, they will ask something else. So you have to avoid that. You have to, answer the exact question they ask. Let's say once I had the experience, they're asking me what's a string, type of strings, what about the string pool? I just touched the garbage collection, and they started asking garbage collection.
Okay, well done. That was a good experience.
Yeah, that's why
Why
I
would
suggest.
you talk about garbage collection in
I don't know.
I know.
Just,
I know they kind of garbage collecting.
yes, the guys who get introduced, they can, they ask as much as they can, so they will
Yeah.
something catch from something like
The
that.
hardest,
Yeah.
and then go another level deep. Okay, so boot camps, courses, coding and others, then algorithms. What else?
I would say.
What if the person is failing? Let's say he's constantly looping, but he's failing,
Yeah. Look,
and he can't do construction like it. What should he do?
okay. First of all, you should know in which part you fail. Is it theory or code challenge? You have to concentrate. Let's say if I'm failing from the theory, I have to prepare for theory.
Okay.
Then the next part is code challenge, right? It's not unique for each company. Is asking the same pattern. Let's say the first part is the theory, and the second part is the code challenge. So you have to be prepared at least each of them.
Okay.
To know.
So you need to clearly know where I'm failing and then deepen it.
Yes.
So that the next one, even if you fail, it's on the next level, and etc. and you reach your goal or target. Oh, that's a good suggestion. What else?
Those and belief, your success, never give up.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Questions?
One. So you finish that season of the job after 5 months, right?
Yeah, first job, yeah.
In Uzbekistan.
No.
Yeah.
And then after that, what did you do? How do you find the?
Yeah, actually, I went to, I applied a lot of more companies. One of them is Macquarie one. Yes, I met Felix from LinkedIn. From Macquarie, I went to 3 levels. After 3 levels,
Three level of interviews.
3 level interviews, and then in the end, I think some COEs who got they asked me that what I did, and they are looking for the guy who can work with the customers as well.
Yeah,
Which
they need soft skills a lot.
Yeah. Which my skill didn't mind. So next time I applied to the job which I'm working in, which is transport SW. And yeah, I was successful with them. Yeah, last year, June, I was getting involved.
So when did you start with transport? So
Last year, June.
I'm just asking because I want to understand since when the trains are working worse. I think it's since June.
It's not nothing related about trains.
Okay, sorry.
There's traffic lights.
Okay, I can't complain then. All right, next question.
And was it difficult to prepare for the interviews, especially when you were working in not your sphere, like you were working in construction,
Yes.
plus you were getting a lot of calls for the interviews. So how was it like performing at the interviews at the same time, like you're not having that experience right now?
Yeah, it was very hard. But you have to manage, spend some time on the preparation because I remember every time I had a list, all the questions they may ask.
Yeah.
Let's say from Java, databases, SQL. So I have to go through every time to prepare myself again.
But the more you do it, the less time you spend too.
Yes.
Because this is the second time you already have some more.
So then preparing for the common asked questions will be.
Yes, but they may ask some questions which is not in the list as well, but it's from your experience.
How long did it take for you to get your first offer in Sydney? What after you coming to Sydney?
Yeah, it took 2 months, but I rejected because it was in.
Oh, like, okay, but in overall, how long did it take until you get your first offer in Sydney?
Offer or job?
Offer, and then you accepted the offer and then started the job.
The job, it was like a 6-7
Yeah.
months something.
Yeah, I have one comment here, Joe. I think I see you focusing. You can change your focus. Your focus should be what did you do? How did you handle the stress? How long won't give you anything? Let's say he says you 12 months, 6 months. Will it help you? You get what I mean? I think it's better to learn the techniques, the methodologies.
I'm just trying to understand the perspective of someone who has 3 years of experience. How was their experience of getting a job? That makes sense. Because my case is different, and his case is different. He has 3 years of experience.
Okay.
Oh, why Sydney? Why not Brisbane? You rejected Brisbane and other things.
Because I spent the most time in Sydney,
Oh, so
and I was planning to bring my family in Sydney. Because if I move to Brisbane, I had to
Build
Yeah,
the connections and relations.
And do they do like visa sponsorship stuff if you are accepted to be?
Yeah, the first offer actually they offered me the sponsorship.
Oh, yeah.
The amount was not expected. My expectation was that's why
Also, you said your visa is expiring in 6 months, and the company that you worked first laid you off after 5 months. How you managed it to stay in the
Yeah, actually, I think the guys, the students who studied and completed the courses during the COVID time, they offered the extension. That's why I applied 4 more years.
COVID extension.
How many more years?
4 more years.
4 years.
Wow.
Wow.
So after,
You mean TR?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
so after having 2 years TR and then they gave you another 4 years?
So my TR was expiring in 2023. August. So I applied for a replacement visa because I went out during the COVID time. I lost that time. They gave me 3 year replacement. And after that, they also introduced something called extension, 2 year extension for some list in the list. Which the
Basic
IT
qualifications.
The IT was on the list as well, my union as well. So I applied there as well. So the overall was 4 years extension.
Well, how many years was the first one? 2 years or?
2 years. Yeah, I would say don't waste your time that given to you. Like let's say if after graduation you've got a 2 years PR visa, you have to spend on working, getting experience as much as you can. Otherwise, it's very hard.
It's a bit of a sad question, but I have to ask it. My last business, and I worked already like this 10+ years with Java. I've never seen my colleagues going back home
Back home to their
to
country.
their countries. But that's what was happening last year or two. So do you guys think like do you see something happening like this in your environments, like around maybe similar students like us, we know like businesses, what's going on? Like it's not even one, like I had a colleague, he simply survived till his passport. Then his wife was pregnant. He said, I better took back. Couple of colleagues, they were like on his working visas for 5 years. Now let's go back to this is what's happening on the last. I was like, it's never happened ever before, you know what I mean? People were only coming.
So they're leaving for good.
Yes. So do you have such an experience? Did you have anything like that?
No, mostly because of the prices of this. Yeah,
Yes,
this family,
that's one.
kids, the prices are going up, you know. That's why if you lose a job here in Sydney,
That's
especially in IT these days, it's very tough to find a job. Yeah, that's why maybe it's better to move back.
So do you think, let's say you had to go back now, let's say, or me, I'm confident about myself. I can find like a 3 to 5K job easy in EPAM or somewhere else, right, in Tashkent, because Uzbekistan is booming digitally nowadays. You think it's a big threat, like problem to go back, or you think you would succeed if you go back?
No, I think in Uzbekistan now it's like, okay, as you said.
So
Yeah,
you're still okay
especially-
if you go back, you will still succeed there. Okay.
more interesting question? Does anyone from Torres Strait have any internships? Like anyone from any other unis? Like, so you, for example, you went to Torres Strait, right? Did you have any internships there?
What do you mean by internship, please? Can
Like
you-
an internship,
What does that mean?
Internship after the graduation.
like anytime, even during the uni. Like internship, you actually go to a company and you work there.
Yeah, you can do.
So even in Torres Strait, you can do.
Tourist, no.
Uh,
As a tourist, you can do. Whether you have to complete university or some big college, you can have proper.
I'm just asking because I don't know how many unis actually do internships. Like, what's the range? What's the lowest uni I have to go to get an internship?
No idea about this.
I think internship should be one of the, not the main. What I mean is that you work hard, you get to some levels, and definitely the best uni will choose you. This is the start. And then if they have internship, if you deserve it, they will give it to you. If they don't, you're good enough to find a job. This is how good is niche. So just work hard on yourself. Self-focus. See. Good. So thank you so much, Matlab. Okay, fantastic story. Really. So 3:10, 3:15, yeah? 5-minute break. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah. Great.